Alright, so what are you guys watching on TV right now? I'm watching a decent amount of different shows actually. Recently, as in a couple nights ago, I just finished watching Love Between Fairy and Demon, I think. No, Love Between Fairy and Devil, my bad. And I want to say it's a Chinese drama, but it is one of the best dramas I've ever seen in my life. If you are a fan of fantasy and action shows mixed with some romance, you will definitely like this show. Grab the tissues, y'all, because you're gonna be crying. I absolutely enjoyed the entire series. I literally just finished it a couple of days ago, and I low-key want to just start back rewatching it again, even though I just finished it. Yeah. Also watching Abott Elementary. I absolutely love Abott Elementary. I love any type of sitcom for the most part, but Abott Elementary been my go-to. I'm really shipping Janine and Gregory. I know they doing this whole slow burn thing, which I wish they would pick it up. But, you know, it makes for a good storyline. I'm also watching Xena Warrior Princess. Little fact about me, I was obsessed with Xena Warrior Princess when I was a kid. Faithfully used to watch it. I want to say it either came on Thursdays or Sundays. I can't remember. But I loved Xena so much. Gabrielle, absolutely loved her. Joxer. Yeah, I actually need to buy it on DVD because it's like they always put it on Amazon Prime or Hulu, and then they'll take it off and I won't see it back on there for a couple of years. So I need to get it on DVD so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, are y'all Xena fans? Let me know if y'all used to watch Xena when y'all were younger, if y'all still watching now. It's currently on Amazon Prime. I'm watching 1,000 Pound Sisters, which I did not think I was actually going to actively start watching because, so I'm really particular about the reality shows I watch. I unfortunately am an extreme couponer watcher, or like extreme cheapskates. I absolutely love that show. I think both of them are on YouTube for free with ads. But yeah, 1,000 Pound Sisters, I kept seeing memes and little clips that people would share on Twitter. So I decided to check it out, and it's on Max. I think all of the seasons are on Max, but it's also, I think, like 2 or 3 seasons on Hulu. I am so invested. I think I'm about to start season 4 soon. I'm not gonna lie, what is it, Slayton Slanton? Amy and Tammy are hilarious to me, and I've absolutely been enjoying this show. I kind of wish it was other people I knew that watched the show with me. Like, sometimes I'll tweet about it on Twitter, but the show it's hilarious sometimes, and then other times it's like, you know, they'll be going through some situations or whatever within life or within weight loss. But the show is good. Like, I actually really enjoy the show. So I also started watching the Jetsons for the first time ever in my life. I have never seen the Jetsons, and I started watching that a couple weeks ago, and it's okay. It's not what I thought it was gonna be, but it's not bad. I'm gonna continue watching it just to see how I feel about it, but yeah, it's not so bad. It's decent. I started watching I think it's a Korean drama, Boys Over Flowers. I started watching that, and then I started watching the anime because they have it as an anime and it's on Crunchyroll. And I kind of like the anime a little bit better, but it's different. Basically, there's this clique of boys who are really popular and rich. If anybody gets on their bad side in the school that they attend, people basically end up bullying them, shun whoever it is that the clique has an issue with, and this girl in particular ends up getting into it with one of the guys in the clique, and they basically cause her a lot of trouble, and you end up realizing that the main leader of the group kind of has a crush on her, but he doesn't want to say it, so he just is mean to her a lot of the times. But the storylines are like so interesting because I want to say, I don't know if they're in high school or college. I actually don't really know, but the storyline is pretty decent and I'm really invested. It's different. I've never seen an anime like it before. I also started watching Charmed again, the 90s, early 2000s version. And I absolutely love Charmed. Charmed is one of my favorite OG 90s shows. Let me know who your favorite Charmed sister was. Watching it as an adult, mine is Prue. but then eventually I started liking Piper more. However, it's so weird because when I was younger, I used to love Phoebe, but then I have to remember I never finished like the last 2-3 seasons. So watching it as an adult, I'm like, I don't really care for Phoebe and I don't really care for Paige. If I'm being completely honest, I don't really care for either one of them. But Piper and Prue, I actually really like. I also started watching Eve. Y'all know the show that's featuring the rapper Eve, even though her name is Shelly in the series. But anyways, I started watching that sitcom, which is on Tubi. I've been enjoying it. I actually really enjoyed most of the old UPN block where it had Girlfriends, The Parkers, Moesha, shows like that. I also started watching Velma on Max. And if you guys don't know, if you've been on Twitter when Velma first came out, a lot of people were basically saying they didn't like it. It was a lot of hate watching, which led to Velma getting renewed. Now, I ended up watching, I'm almost at the end of the first season, and to be honest, the show is not that bad. I think the issue was just that people did not like the fact that it would have been better if the creators of this show had named it something else and had characters that were not associated with Scooby-Doo or like a long-term stand-in other show, because when you watch Velma, it's kind of like the characters are not themselves. So I feel like a lot of people have issues with the fact that the characters are not actually acting like themselves in the actual show versus the multiple of series and cartoons with Scooby-Doo. It's very contradictory comparing both the characters from Velma and then the characters from the actual Scooby-Doo series. Multiple Scooby-Doo series. Let me know in the comments down below if y'all seen Velma or if y'all like the series. I don't mind it, but they definitely should not have put the Scooby Gang in this show. They should have just made individual characters for this show, and I feel like the main reason they did that was just to get people hyped up about it and just to get the eyes on it, because a lot of times, a lot of creators, they come out with these new shows and then they get canceled because they don't get enough publicity, because not enough people watching them. And this one definitely got a lot of publicity, even if people didn't like it, and it had, in a lot of people's opinions, the characters do not act the same as the original OG characters. So I feel like that's the issue that a lot of people have with it. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if y'all like the show Velma that's on Max. The other show recently, I just saw the last season, was Invincible, which is on Amazon Prime. Absolutely love that show. Cannot wait till the next season. I hope next time though, when they come out with the next season, they do not break it up into halves. I really hate when shows come out with season 2 part 1 or season 2 part 3 the next year. I really hate stuff like that.
Absolutely cannot stand stuff like that.
Just bring out the whole show, please. It's just so much easier than for me to just watch only 4 episodes. But then I'm noticing that a lot of these shows are not long standing like how the old shows were. For example, Charmed and Xena had like between 21 to 25 episodes in a season. But when you have new series coming out in today, these seasons only be 8 to 12 episodes long, and you 6 to 12 episodes long, and you kind of just be sitting there like, y'all really just be jam-packing a lot in 6 to 12 episodes when y'all could have longer episodes. And maybe they budget is small, I don't know. But, I don't know, I kind of don't like that a lot of series have short seasons now. And the other show that I started watching is a cartoon that I used to watch in my youth days, and that is Totally Spies. You can actually watch the entire series on YouTube for free, just with ads, obviously. And the main reason, well, actually, every now and again, I come back and I'll watch Totally Spies as well as Winx Club. But one of the main reasons why I started watching it was because I think I saw or read an article recently that they're coming out with either another series or a movie. I can't remember, but I used to love Totally Spies, so I was like, yeah, I'm definitely about to rewatch this show again because I love that show so much. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comments down below about any of the shows I just mentioned to you guys. Also, let me know what shows you are currently watching because I would love to hear it. But I'll be seeing you guys really soon, so stay blessed, stay positive. Bye.